It's called quick quitting. You get a new job and then you quit in the first 90 days, and it happens more than you probably think. Nearly 1 in 3 new hires will quick quit, and recruiters tell me they think this is a trend that's going to stick around for a while. According to the 2022 Job Seeker Nation report, the #1 reason people quick quit is that the day-to-day role was not as expected.
I was hired to be this junior buyer, and then I ended up doing coffee for the supervisor.
Bad leadership was also high on the list.
The owners weren't great, and they wouldn't let me pee on the job. It was terrible.
And a third of those surveyed said they'd quit without even having another job lined up.
I'm jealous of Gen Z, because what I see out of both millennials and Gen Z is they're not willing to put up with the same things I put up with.
William Teacup, president of Recruiting Daily, had a hand in creating the Job Seeker survey, and what he quickly discovered is that many companies do a horrible job on day one, setting employees up to be successful.
We spend so much money, time, money, and energy in recruiting, which is romance. We want to romance people into this position, which is important. And then we drop them off at onboarding and go, hey, good luck.
You need to help employees, new employees especially, feel welcome and like they belong.
Claudia Huerta with the San Diego Workforce Partnership agrees that many companies need to do a better job of onboarding, but she also says potential employees need to start asking questions during the interview process to make sure they clearly understand the expectations.
Like, what's it like to work here? What's a typical day look like? What does success look like in the first 90 days?
Between gig jobs like driving for a rideshare company, being a nanny,
good dogs,
or dog walking, younger workers know they don't have to stay in a job they hate because there are several other ways to make money until they find that next great thing.
Life is too short for bad jobs.
Experts believe the pandemic played a big role in this shift.
If you went through that and you didn't reevaluate your life, something's wrong.
Williams says workers now seem to be a lot better at dealing with ambiguity and are more than happy to freelance while looking for that right fit.
Some of those opportunities are going to fail, and some of them are going to be wonderful, but they're going to learn a lot of different things rather than staying in a job that doesn't reward them, for a boss that isn't an advocate, for a company that they don't love.
By the way, older workers are catching on to this too.
Life is too short not to follow your heart and do the work that you're here to do.
70-year-old Sydney Bermides has now quick quit multiple jobs.
2 days at a McDonald's, a day and a half at a car wash.
In Pacific Beach, Steve Price, CBS 8.
Here at CBS 8, we're working on a throwback story of all of our longtime employees. So I've been kind of looking at employees that have been here for 20, 30 some years. So it's interesting to see this new generation saying, life's too short.
I get it. I've been on a job 3 days before and said this isn't right. It's not the right fit, and it was just fine.
And look where you ended up.
If it's all over your resume, that might be an alarm for people looking to hire you. But if it happens once or twice and you can explain that it just was the wrong fit, good on those younger people being courageous.
I'm glad you walked off that job, because then you found this one.
Exactly. No, it wasn't in this business, though. It was a restaurant gig. Still ahead.